What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Jasper Jeep, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Yeah. So, Nagito's dead. Was not expecting that at all. And, yeah. I had no idea what I was looking at. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. By the time I realized what I real by the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. Well, it looks like shit. Hang on. Hang on. Do this right. It looks like Nagito's luck just ran out. Haha for the memes. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Interesting. Eventually the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. And even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend it. Comprehend that reality yet. I don't know why I said it, but whatever.
Huh? What?
Yeah, that's me too.
What?
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it is Nagito. He always messed with us, always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that. Yep. A body has been discovered.
A body now then.
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement. Then it's for real.
Hey!
That Nagito is really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. The body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally. See, now this... This definitely looks like a fucking mob hit. Especially, Yakuza. Because, yeah. And then, Fujiko was acting a tad bit weird a few episodes ago. But you never know. Then it's going to start again. Huh? The class trial is gonna start soon, right? Then...
Of course.
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey,
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? And time for action is now. So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma Hold it right there!
damn it.
Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother.
Shut up! I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey.
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. You just now noticed?
Lie.
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. No fair. You're shutting up too?
Wait.
Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else or that... Wait a minute. I forgot her accent. Please do not say anything else that would confuse us.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin. But...
This is just...
I mean... In the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's why we can only survive. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice.
It looks like you kids are way more behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of depressing.
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near. The end?
what's the matter?
Don't make a face. Don't make a face. Don't make a. What? Oh. Don't make a face like a pig that's. Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. Okay. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer? I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? Oh. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? Nobody was paying attention to that. Literally nobody. Not a single person was paying attention to that timer. We all know that it's probably a bomb. When that timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey!
If this will finally be over, everyone will be dead.
You
Because
serious?
it's a bomb. Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So, once again...
The Monokuma file!
Yep.
Phew.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Mm-hmm. So... I have a theory. Because during this murder, we find out during this class trial in the first game, this number one, I forget which one this is. Fifth one. Okay, yeah, chapter 5. Duh. In that class trial, Monokuma swayed the vote toward Makoto. But his attempt failed. The execution backfired. He and Makoto survived. Then we come to this game, and Nagito is pretty much a very warped version of Makoto. Extremely warped version. And now Nagito's dead. So basically, I'm sitting here thinking, it's related to that. It's a very weird reference to that. Anyway, let's move on. Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait, right there. What do you guys think? The school trip is nearly at an end. It's safe to think we could go home, right? No.
But still.
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
All right.
Now let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go home.
However,
It is nice to think that everyone can go home. But that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. The killer is among us. Sus. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases. But was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. Ugh. No, it wasn't just that. Oh, he was asking. Okay. So I screwed that up. There was something more to it than that. Whatever it was stuck inside me. Yeah, I might want to get that checked out. That music, though. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Victim is Nagito Komaeda. Body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Really? That's interesting. Why noon sharp? Like right on the dot. I don't know. Hold on. Not only is there a spear stabbed through his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed. So... it may not seem like it, because he's not suspended up in the air traditionally by, say, a cross, but the killer crucified him. Literally crucified him. Like full-on Jesus-style crucifixion, with the spear and everything. Just reading this is making me depressed, yeah.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what? Again? What's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm. Yeah, that is his left arm. And a knife impaled through his right hand. He was also bound and gagged?
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation's for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. That's obvious. But yeah. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I could properly investigate Nagito's body. There's a blood stain on the wall on the rafter. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. Probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I was looking at that blood stain and thinking real hard, but I can't think of anything. Fire grenades are all broken here. Remnants of plastics are scattered all over the place. Yeah, it's the it's the fire grenades. Also, a Zippo lighter. Probably. A Zippo lighter like one I have here. I have a lot of these actually. Those are fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. They didn't fucking work. Yeah, they were probably out of date, is what it was. Fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Sonia, you were at the military base, so you couldn't have done it. Let's take a look at the body then. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. He also wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. Now is not the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Now I need to investigate, yeah. First off, let's take a look at his face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Is this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. Blood spattered all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute. Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. In one swift moment, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth, and his mouth was open. What are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey, hey, hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face, it looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case,
Man.
it's no use. She's not listening. She doesn't have to listen to you, bro.
Hey, hey.
Hey, about the blood spattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well,
The duct tape has crinkles, like it was... The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito is probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. What's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got all those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which means he caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it. Just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. And now the duct tape's back. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue. I should remember it. Yeah, it is. It's always gonna be a clue. Well, not always. Now the spear. A spear with a flashy ornament. Spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. It looks like There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound. I was about to say blow, but yeah.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew!
I see, you use this cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This spear, this is the spear of Gungear, right? This is. Oh wait, no. You definitely just came up with that right now.
Hey! Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice, damn you all to hell! I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. More importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. Wait. The spear of gun gear. I remember the spear of gun gear. Because in the first game, he called upon gun gear to lend him his power, and then Mukuro, dressed as Junko, was impaled by several spears. Yeah. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord is coming out of the handle. It looks like that part has blood on it too. For some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. That's interesting. It's about the size of a human fist. Oh, yeah, no kidding. They just grabbed it and went bop. Or no, they weren't grabbing it and going bop. Somebody threw the spear with the... yeah. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of gun gear has been added to the truth bullets. Yeah. The knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Oh, I see what happened. Nagito had the lighter. And burnt the rope to get free. But then the fire caught out of... But then the killer probably saw it. Knocked the lighter out of his hand, and it caught the thing caught fire, and then stabbed him in the... yeah. And then stabbed him with the spear. That's what I think happened. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife. It must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and arm were caused with the same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand.
It cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use the spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? Because it's a crucifixion. That's why the spear is always involved in a crucifixion. Survival knife. Left. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. looks like somebody cut an artery under his arm. Cut the artery on his arm. Or no. No. If it's not that deep, then it's not slicing an artery. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange. What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... Did he kill himself? He was hanging on to the cord to keep it from falling on him? Oh. That's how the blood got up there. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. Is there something else that's strange? I'm having a very hard time reading. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well?
there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. Yeah, because his hand was wrapped around the cord. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure you win. It's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood spatter like this? Blood splatter, I should say. Yes, let's look at his legs. They're tied up. Each rope was tied to one of the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs were all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie Nagito up? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Or they might have been torturing him. Yeah. They definitely might have been torturing him. Nagito even suggested torture. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily. I could totally refusing to let him die easily. I could totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they had a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Yeah. Torture wounds, yeah. The burnt rope. Where's the burnt rope? Nagito's wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? That's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when it was so close to the blaze? Because the rope was burned first, is what happened, and then the rest of the curtain caught on fire after that. Yep. Truth bullets. Yeah. Does it mean I'm used to it? I really don't want to read the dialogue. The monologue, I should say. I have to investigate. Yeah, killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. What is life? That lighter. This is a Zippo, an oil lighter. Zippo, Bradford, Pennsylvania, right here. Not sponsored by Zippo. This is where the curtains would have been hanging at. Also it looks... This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone's let go of them. Yeah, they're designed to do that. Well, shit. Good thing it was closed.
which means
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it? I can't read again.
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused the fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I could think of why a killer would set a fire to the crime scene, but... It's in Monokuma. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. No, he's not. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. This is one of the life-size. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? Oh my god. If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Why would he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed. Making a hole like it got stabbed and going the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did you try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you insane.
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so
He's
evil.
probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like the plushie. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I could wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of the world supremacy. What? I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Take it back? Excusez-moi? Looks like those annoyances are gone. There is a lot more to that one sentence than this game is completely glossing over. What? If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? No idea. I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Flip it over. There's a Monokuma plushie. Yeah. Oh, hello. How much did I miss? We are investigating. We are investigating Nagito's death. Also, thanks for hosting, Momo. Okay, so you go. You got any? I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I could definitely. I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what is going to happen?
Huh?
What's going to happen?
That's obviously wrong.
Rodden's school trip is going to end, right? We can finally go back home. No, you're not. Jeez. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after that countdown ends.
Hey!
What do you mean, something?
Shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know. What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. He could be planning to detonate that bomb and kill all of you. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know. There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. Now let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You...
Don't bring up strange stuff like that. You brought it up first. You did. Shocky, do you have anything worthwhile? Staring at the ceiling. Oh, the raptor. Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well?
You can see a girder right next to it, right there. Can you see that red streak? Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder. It's where the blood wiped off onto the...
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood. Color definitely looks like blood. There's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. Like a cable or something. Attached to a spear. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Yeah. mattered for Gundam killing. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for McConn's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So,
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written on the Monokuma file the time of death, noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? Or, wait, no. Oh, that wasn't her speaking, it was Hajime.
It's time.
It's 12:30 p.m. Huh, so it has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Really? Really? You're just realizing that. Seems like a bad way to describe it. It happened 30 minutes ago. Was it around the time we were struggling with those bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
alright!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. This could be like when Nakamaru died. The killer could have also used some sort of automatic setup. So the crime looks very detailed. So they would have needed time to prepare.
Alright!
Whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. I think Nagito set up his own death. I think Nagito was the traitor, and he found out about it. Like, he didn't know he was the traitor, but he found out. We'll see, we'll see.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. Killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with the rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. It couldn't have been Fuyuhiko though, because he was... No, it still could have been. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas as to figure things out. Alright, I should try to investigate. Just said that. So... I guess Kazuichi's the only one left. Must killed Nagito in such a cool way. Super sorry, I can't do anything except laugh. Uh-huh, you're starting to go full Joker on us. A lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. Like dominoes, actually. fire do? No, gee, I think how else would it frickin' get burned? Why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, they seem to recall. They should have been neatly put away. It was like a Rube Goldberg kind of situation. Maybe we're the ones that made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... Oh... No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fun. It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it was a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? I tell you, it'll be fine. I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Yep. Yeah. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
There's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over, starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? Yeah, it's Rube Goldberg style. When Akane kicked the door open, it knocked over the Monokuma panels and boop, all the way to the end. But did that start the fire? Seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that neat and orderly.
So...
Is this clearly strange? Yes, you already won. Don't worry about it. A Rube Goldberg machine? It's a machine that's made of everyday household items. I'll probably send you a video of how one looks. But in the meantime, I will be right back. I have to go use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. Lime seed. Okay. Strange. That means we could speculate that this was done intentionally. Yes, it was. What's that for? This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. Why is it here?
Maybe.
Looks like that weird music was playing from here. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Sounds like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinkler. I don't remember any music blaring, but okay. There's no mistake it. That music was playing from the MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but was the killer playing music from this? MP3 player was added to blah blah blah. Okay. Bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. Sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. CDs. Copies of mono music. They've all been burned too. Okay. Chiaki, what you got? It looked like this side completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire. Didn't do anything.
Hey.
There was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Fuck you.
Hey!
I'm just gonna move on.
Of course not!
Yes, you were. Yeah, you were. So much
Say
for
what?
moving. Why are you not responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Haji. Wait, why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
Whoa! Disgusting.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. It doesn't help. You should probably just shut your mouth. Yeah.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Well, I think about the. Well, think about the cat. Yeah. Well, even though I did say I was gonna friggin' kill him,
Hey!
there was no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know? Yeah, you're a big old wuss. We all know. Why is this inverted? I'm clicking D and it goes left, and then A and it goes right. That's so weird. Kane.
Hey.
We already talked about this shit. Sonya, something on your mind? Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Oh yeah. Sonya, do you have a minute? Minute? Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about when the fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
What? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It's alright, it's not a bomb. How did you... Why did you know that the bombs were fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my! It cannot be!
Do you suspect me? It's a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Ah, this is... Oh, what? What? What did you... What happened? You fixed it, but something happened. What happened? Oh, okay, gotcha. But it looks like our favorite part is up here. I have seen I have seen this still before with this specific tent. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch! Sonia?
I am sorry!
I'm terribly sorry, I was panicking. She'll calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Eh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched them from the military from inside the military base. Bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen!
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. Were? How did you find that bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
Thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
And even Monami was there.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
God damn it all to hell.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
Those bombs are the same as the one that disappeared. It would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did not think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. I did think it was strange. That bomb was real. I could not stop thinking about it and I could not stop thinking about it. Upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. Ugh. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. So the Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. At this, I have explained everything. Sorry.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Alright.
Hold it.
You look worried. I am worried. Yeah.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be a good idea if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. Yeah. Military base. Plushie factory next door. Isumi Castle. And Nagito's room. Well, let's start with the closest one, which is the warehouse.
Hear me?
Hey, you guys, is it about time to leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiyaki's, the other gathered around here. I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. Yes, you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in order to keep in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, gosh, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
Is it okay if we leave this place? Huh. Sorry, I keep yawning. It's okay. It's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way to except to do it. Do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time. Can we just move along now, please? Thank you. Alright, so factory. Let's start with that laptop. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on his laptop. Is he still watching this from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? Oh, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. The time Nagito should have already been killed, which means that the video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. I thought I might have tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use, it's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Oops. Okay, I was just moving something. Manufacturing equipment. That's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on... Oh boy. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. crammed inside the enormous back. No clues here.
My,
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. However, I was staring at all these Monokumas, and the thought occurred to me.
well,
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Yeah. Might have been set up here. Okay.
do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think a group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right.
Let us rip these apart right away so we could confirm it. Oh boy. Hold on. There was a bomb inside these. Wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it is all gravy. Oh, what the hell is that? Yeah, it means it's all good.
Enough already!
Stop, there's no bomb.
Hey,
No, if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is soft weight of cotton.
I see.
Alright.
However,
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb that he used?
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs were all To tell you the truth, the bombs, they're all fakes.
please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the factory or the military base, then you brought it from the Octagon.
Well,
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonya. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Alright, I think that's it from here. But let's check the break room just in... Yeah. There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash. Okay. Yep. Nezumi Castle. Actually. Yeah, Nezumi Castle, I think, would be the next place to look. Oh, the military base. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind, Sonya. Let's go to the military base. Oh, wait, that's your name. Oh, wait, right. I can just do this. Beep. I finally figured out how to do that, and I'm so happy about it. Hello, Kazuichi.
Man.
Damn it! This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Blah. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that, except for Kazuichi. That's a jeep, not a truck. I tried looking through the truck bed. It's empty. Nothing's here. La-di-da.
However...
Bombs have disappeared. Yeah. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. If bombs were fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Helicopter sure was real. Oh. The truck. Huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into this truck bed.
Whoa!
Ah, found it. What'd you find?
Huh?
Oh, that truck bed over there has guns in it. But I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's... Is that the same type of knife that was used to stab Nagito's... that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained the knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. But multiple people have visited this military base at least once. It would have had to have been someone who visited it. Yeah. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy.
Man.
Okay, yeah, we already. Back to Hajime's cottage. I'm annoyed. What happened? I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed about? I want to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Oh, okay. Well. Clatter, clatter. It's locked? Apparently. That's why you're annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm gonna investigate another area. What are you gonna do? You know, I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. Let me know when we can go inside.
Yep.
Got it. You could just call out, "Hey, Monokuma," and there he is. Something's gonna happen with that cottage, though. I guarantee it. Alright, so let's go somewhere else then. Back to Nezumi Castle we go. Yep. Yeah, and the one that was there is missing.
I see.
Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. Same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. No mistaking it, the killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. The Spear of Gun Gear, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear for a spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
They could have just killed him with the knife. It would have been easier, too. There's no way a spear like this was... with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. It's probably why I feel this way. Feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. It's as if Nagito's trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now is not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated this cottage yet. You really need to start complaining. Oh boy. We investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. All right, let's go. Right. So now we can go to the cottage. Okay. Oh, hey. Clatter, clatter. It's locked, you can't go inside.
Hajime.
Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my, you wanna go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's college because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it. I was like, what? Why? I didn't do that.
Boy, tough crowd.
It's sweet because it's made out of... We don't have time to mess around. Just unlock the door.
Fine, fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then.
No.
Loose! Bye-bye!
See, I opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. So, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling? Yeah. Can't even imagine. I don't. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so that he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was specifically weird these past few days. What changed him? Changed maybe the clues that blah blah blah. Maybe this, you know, sparkly pink treasure box is the clue. What do you think? What do you guys think? Huh? Fancy looking treasure box. Yeah. Put this be. Can you let me know if you find my treasure? This magnificent treasure box covered sparkling with pink lights.
Perhaps.
Treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami stole a treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out. Might be good to see what's
Hold
inside.
it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. Might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know. If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I can't speak. I turned back toward the treasure box. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside there was a notebook. Is this it? Why is a notebook inside a treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children, and entries like that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and turned things bad. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today. Everyone is so everyone's tired. Is this a diary? Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. Kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 45. Blah, blah, blah. I really don't understand it, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Right when I was about to give up, and suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the fun house for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes in him.
Hey.
Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Don't look at my notebook. Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. I already saw the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No!
Betrayal. I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey.
Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Yeah, sure.
Hey!
You're a liar. You always show up out of nowhere.
Why
Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Eh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. Finally, write the letter B.
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands.
Phew.
See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too.
What?
Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know what you're getting why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Eh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. She totally ran away.
Yep.
It's the same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get any answers from her. Still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually... might be better that I didn't ask her. Monami's notebook. Been added to the truth of blah blah blah. Alright, is there anything else? No. Fine. But
Hey.
there's something hidden under the bed. It's an unusual place for hiding things. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check it just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket and it looks like there's something inside. He found Nagito's stash! What's this? It looks like a hazmat equipment. Gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. You get these from the military base? Gas mask and rubber gloves. This is getting a lot more convoluted than I thought.
Hajime.
Is there anything else on the bed? Let's see. Supermarket bag and paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum? Okay. That straight up looks like a condom, but whatever. Round piece of aluminum, huh? Similar to the seals that go over the jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows?
Time out.
Might be too soon to decide that. Refrigerator. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. Wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? Okay, listen, Chiaki. If you're the ultimate gamer, then you probably would have a mini fridge at least in your room for drinks. I mean, I don't. That's because I'm really can't afford it right now, and well, we're moving anyway. I do plan on getting a mini fridge at some point, though, because it would be a lot more convenient. As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Monokuma's special poison for poisoning use only. Right, the poison. poison for Cusco. Cusco is poison. The poison specifically made for killing Cusco. What am I thinking? What am I thinking so far? I'm thinking that Nagito set up an elaborate way to kill himself. I'm not sure though, but we'll figure it out. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, that's not a cold drink, my friend. Cracking up in a couple of cold ones at the boy. That would be the Jim Jones version of cracking a cold one open with the boys. Wow. That bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? It looks like some... See, this is also a reference to the previous game where they found that cabinet filled with different kinds of chemicals, and some of them were protein powders, and the rest of them were poisons, pretty much. And this looks like one of those poison bottles. But they're saying a dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. This is...
Could it be?
Yeah, it looks like poison. Poison? It looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. It's only poisonous if you ingest it. Stop it. If you make me worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began to reading the warning label in the back of the bottle. Just, you know, read it on... Why don't you just put it back on the shelf in the refrigerator, or on the shelf right next to you? Turn it around. Don't hold it. You'll be fine. Poison only works if it's ingested, not if it's injected. You know what I mean? That's venom. Well, actually, no. Poison is... I'm wrong. I'm wrong. No. Basically, if you touch it, or if you ingest it, it's poison. If it bites you, it's venom. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison, specifically made for killing Cusco. Cusco is poison. The enchanted liquid? The enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. That explains the gas mask and the gloves. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it's susceptible to hydrolysis. Hydrolysis. Let me just look. Let me make sure I'm thinking that the definition of hydrolysis is correct. Any chemical reaction in which a molecule of water breaks one or more of the chemical bonds. Okay, so it's basically you can dilute this stuff in water and it'll be fine. So it's possible Oh wait, no. It'll break down in water and then... No, that's not. It's double decomp. Yeah. So it's possibly poison. Keep this liquid secure by storing in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning Cusco. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. The octagon.
see?
There should be a reason why not. There should be a reason why Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. The poison. He must have brought this poison. He must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial. Dangerous. If the bomb didn't get you. Didn't I give Teru a Kronk voice? Yes, I did. I gave him the Patrick Warburton voice. Yes. But when I started reading the whole thing about the poison, I was like, I gotta do Kronk. I was gonna be like, the poison, Cusco's poison. The poison specifically made to kill Cusco. Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb and took it with him. Blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. What about this poison? This poison, huh?
See?
Looks like the bottle is less than half empty. What? Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap during using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. On the island. Oh no. Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Let's take a look at the bookshelf. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items on that. Oh, hey, Monokuma. Look at Monokuma in the bath over there.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. Does that mean we should ignore it though?
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. What? It's better if... That might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave this... I just sighed and walked toward the shelf. But even if it was, yeah, just random stuff. It's all stuff that was supplied by the island. Except that. how the turntables. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. Wait, why is it saying Hajime Hinata is talking when it was... This is another one. Seal. Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that mean I have does that mean... What is with the translation errors, one after the other? Jesus Christ. Is that... Oh wait, no, it's not a translation error. Okay, my bad, I just read it wrong. Does that have information on our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hachime's. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. Opened the file and held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagito lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others: Kazuichi, Fujihiko, Akane, Sonia. Everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. Can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I looked at my information and yep. There was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, reserve course student. There's no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Sorry, I hit my mic. Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other Ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. It's the profiles of everyone on the island are all in... Profiles of everyone on this island are all in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
You say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information. There should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file. Leaned against him.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
What are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Yeah, Byakuya is not there.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Uh-oh.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. It's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? Yeah, because there's the 6 survivors right there. It's Makoto, Aoi, Byakuya, Toko, Hiro, and Kyoko. For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life?
Too bad!
It's totally wrong. There's a totally different reason. Different reason?
You're getting all
How should I put
riled
this?
up.
You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason? Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Eh? I just turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. Rarely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? Sus. That's that Byakuya's true identity, so it wasn't the real Byakuya. Interesante. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. A fake?
Hey,
The fact that this profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. I am not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life? I mean, depression really takes its toll.
so cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time.
But still.
But he couldn't help it. Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Eh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. Not necessarily. The moment you obtain that talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except for rely on that talent. Not necessarily. regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a little bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right!
So I'll tell you guys straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at the time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No!
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. That was a little specific. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you guys were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the Ultimate Imposter already. So, in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew!
Geez, the future foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I wouldn't know who. I wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Sorry. There really someone like that?
Of course!
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in there?
correct.
It wouldn't be any fun if you guys figure out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to... We can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. Bleh. And that was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. Yep. That chimed just now.
What is Well, personal. I mean, your bank account may go up. That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
What was just revealed? That the Byakuya Togami in this game was in fact an imposter. Or at least that's what Monokuma says.
I'll see you soon.
Last class trial. He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? Ow. And then he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something that... What could it be? Maybe after putting us all through this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well,
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
but still,
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
right?
Well, I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know. You're right. You're absolutely right. Not alone. Blah-de-da-de-da-da, blah, blah. I don't want to turn out fine. No! Oh, well. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I guess I'll be playing this again on Saturday. Jeez, I don't know why I'm so tired. It's so weird. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.